Okay. Just need to... He's got chili cheese once. He does not have any regular over here, which, you know, nothing wrong if you want to have different flavors. I would typically at least include the regular. Chili cheese, you're already getting chili and cheese on the side, so you don't really need these, but that could be fine. I like having the regular because it's, you know, it's something that's a different flavor and it's going to soak up the other ones. Nothing wrong with these. Flamin' Hot is a good idea, but I don't know if whatever... I don't think I've ever had Fritos Flaming Hot. I like spicy. I've just literally never seen these in a store. I don't know if it's the type of Flamin' Hot that's going to taste good with chili and cheese is the other problem. If I remember this video correctly, I don't think he even uses the chili cheese flavored ones. I just want to know why he has half and half. You can see it here. I'll lean out the way. He has half and half. He does have Borden's, which they do make good, you know, like chocolate milk and stuff at the store. If you're just wanting to buy that, Borden's is a good option. But half and half, I don't know where that belongs in this dish. Or a whisk. The whisk does not... Honestly, any of these tools do not belong here, besides maybe a can opener and this spoon to eat it with. You don't need a spatula or the spoon, and I'm pretty sure this is a pepper shaker. Don't know what that's for. This dish is not something you have to put spices on, and I say that as somebody who puts spices on literally everything. There's really not a big need. Everything should come... If you buy like a good enough chili... There's people out there that buy like Wolf brand chili for this stuff. I don't know. But if you buy or make a good enough chili ahead of time, all the spices should already be done, you know, like for you. I think I've only had it with pre-made chili. You can buy it with canned chili. I don't think that's very common in the South. Hold it. Fuck. No. I'll let this play. Because I just want to understand. Some of the items here, and I'm pretty sure I saw eggs. There's not eggs in this dish at all. There's not eggs in chili at all, to my memory. I haven't made chili in a long-ass time.
Literally comes out of a can. Look at that.
Okay, yes, you can. Yeah, this is not uncommon whatsoever. I'm pretty sure he's using the Wolf brand chili. There's nothing wrong with it. It's definitely like the lower tier of chili that you could buy, but it also is like, it will give you the exact flavors you're looking for. It's just...
This will be good, by the way.
Oh, okay. This is the worst part probably of the whole fucking video. Like I said, I've had Frito Pies in the classic sense. I've had them in the boat sense. But I have never ever seen or had C-section Frito Pie. This is wrong on so many levels. You can't carry... The whole point is that you can carry it easier. That's why it's nicknamed, or whatever, the walking taco in some areas. You can't carry this and eat it this way easily. The bag is not sturdy enough. You can see how thin that is. It's an aluminum foil bag. It's really probably not even good that people make it in the bag because you're heating it up. But whatever. It's not meant to be cut open like this. It doesn't make sense. The other reason is that you are supposed to be able to prep and make all of this so easily. You shouldn't have to even have a fucking knife for any of this. Like, he's got way too much shit set out here. But why? I don't understand why he thought to do this. This other part, yeah, that's not recommended. You should not be pouring them out. If anything, you might pour out half of them and then put them later on top and like layer it up, you know, like classic chili. Like if you're making chili at home, you would put a bit of... I always put a bit of Fritos in the bowl, like the chips, and then I put the chili on top, and then I put more chips, and then I put a bit more chili, and then the cheese, so that you layer it properly, so that your chips, you can kind of mix it around easier. That way you're not like unevenly distributing and everything can soak it in, right? That makes sense. Now he pours the entire bag out, and then he starts touching it with his hands, which I don't get. You know, I'm sure food prep, he's clean enough, but I just look. No, don't fucking crush them. Don't do this in front of a Southerner. You will get hate crimed for being British or whatever else is happening. Not that people should do this, either of these things. They should not hate crime people, and they absolutely should not be crunching up chips in a bowl, but I can't say if I saw someone crunching up chips in a bowl for a Frito pie like this that I would stop people from punching him because this is so fucked. This is not, it doesn't make any sense anywhere. I have never seen somebody crunch up chips from Fritos. Like the whole goodness of the Frito is like its shape and that it's all together and it's not broken into bits like this. This just doesn't make any sense to crunch them up. I've seen people make like a taco salad, which a very white take on Mexican food, if you can even call a taco salad that. But you do crunch up the chips there, but it's not even into the degree. He crunches these up like they are, like you could put them into a fucking spice container, like nutmeg. Like he's almost makes them a powder. It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's just, don't, no. Don't put fucking salt on those. Those are so salty already. So fucking salty already. They're chips, Gordon. You know what crisps are. You're from the fucking British land where they fucking love chips. So I'm sorry, crisps. They love them there. I didn't realize, but I've heard from British people recently that they fucking eat like there's people there that eat multiple bags a day, like completely normal. I know their bags are smaller than U.S. bags, but they love them there, and so he should know better that they are extremely salty. Any chip should be pretty damn salty. I don't know any that aren't. I've never had to season chips in my life. I've never thought about seasoning chips. I don't know why he would do that. It just doesn't make sense, especially for flaming hot ones. Flaming hot ones are always saltier, and like there's no need to season them. And he's putting pepper. He's putting pepper. It doesn't make any sense. Pepper doesn't make any fucking sense. They're already the spicy chip. I don't know what he's doing. He just, okay. I also make my eggs with butter. I make plenty of food with butter, you know? Like there's a different, there's times where you put butter down and there's times where you put oil down. I don't use 90% of a stick of butter for eggs. I know that's got to be the fucking eggs, because if he puts anything else in that pan with that butter that's on this table, I will just have lost all concept, because I don't understand what else he could possibly cook here without that, or with that butter. Good old days? What are you talking about? They don't fucking have Wolf brand chili in British land. I'm sorry, in Britannia. I keep forgetting what it's called because there's the UK, which I know is more than Britain. Wait, no. It's the UK and then Britain and then like fucking London, right? Like it gets, I'm going like bigger to smaller scale. The UK is encompassing more countries. I don't know exactly. Colonies? I don't know what the Brits call them there. They think they own everything and clearly have the audacity to cook everything from everywhere else that they don't understand. I don't know what this trophy is about. I know this is for the Circuit of the Americas, or at least I assume that is. I guess he just got it on the table to hold down his plates or something. It's all of it's so bad. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. He has a whisk on the table? Is he using the whisk right now? No, he's not. He's not using the whisk. He's using just a... Oh my god, is that just the butter? Wait, he's mixing the butter with the eggs? I'm sorry. I don't understand. Is this something I just don't know about? You always just heat up the skillet with the butter and then throw the eggs on. What is he doing?
I've got my little paste, like a little dip.
What? He's got like a tub of Dean's Dip or sour cream. I mean, I know that it's the green ass brand, so it could be Dean's Dip or just sour cream, but what are you talking about? Paste? Paste is for glue. I don't think I've ever heard a British person called paste or use paste for like sour cream or a dip. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, it is. It's Dean's French onion. Okay. Why is that? I mean, you can put green onions on top of something like this. That can work. I'm sure that would taste great. I've never seen it done where you just use the French onion dip, but did he just add the French onion dip to the eggs and butter? Or did he just mix it? You don't need to do that either. It comes pretty done in for you. Like, I grew up with poor people food. Nothing against the Kraft plastic singles, but they you know, they melt very differently. Anybody who's used them knows that they melt totally differently than shredded cheddar, right? Shredded cheese, there's a very specific reason to use it for this dish. Also, especially because it's going to mix so much better. So you're going to get cheese evenly distributed to, I mean, to whatever degree you put the cheese on, you know, like how much you use, but you're going to get that shredded cheddar mixed pretty damn well with everything because it separates. Kraft plastic singles do not separate. You would have to like cut them up ahead. Like they stay as one thick layer. Well, as thick as the single itself is, but they stay as one layer throughout the whole thing. And they are not going to taste good with this at all. You want the like saltiness of that shredded cheddar. Kraft singles have literally no flavor to them. I don't even know why you would get them except for like children. And even then, I probably wouldn't feed like a kid this.
Open them up.
Oh my god.
Inside.
He's like trying to. Oh, he's okay. Yeah. Okay. He's making cheesy eggs. I still would use shredded cheddar for cheese eggs. Just saying.
Snack. Elevator.
Honestly, is it to be cheap? I don't know. It's literally cheaper to buy a bag of shredded cheddar. Like the singles seem cheap, but how much cheese you're getting out of it, quality wise as well, and how much easier it'll be to use the shredded cheddar. I would go for that personally. I don't really know what he's thinking here with these. I would think that he wouldn't buy this even. I think. Blah, sorry, I'm just losing it. I also would think he wouldn't buy this because I don't know if they even have these in Britain because they have much better food regulation laws there. I don't think they allow craft singles to be sold there, or at least not the ones here.
And make it look
Why would you add this? Make it look tasty.
round and round.
What? Why are you even filming that part of things? The wheels? I'm sorry? Is did, you know, no offense to British people. I know Gordon Ramsay's not all of you, obviously, but not a fair representation, but I have never heard anyone call plastic plates wheels. I thought maybe he meant the wheels like he was holding them down with some type of wheel, which was also didn't make sense to me because that's gross, but like, is he actually calling a plastic plate a wheel? It's circular, but it's not three-dimensional. I mean, it's 3D to a degree, but it's still very like flat.
Okay.
Yeah, just let that fall out of your mouth right back into the skillet. No! I forgot about this. Oh my god. What is he doing? Don't add the chili to it. This is just, you're just wasting food. This is the biggest crime you can commit in the South. Wasting food is so bad here. I know all of the US went through a depression, but I don't know if people everywhere, it's like still as prevalent in the South as it is everywhere else. Like I grew up in areas that still had a depression they're going through monetarily, but also all the fucking old people in the South still like operate off of that with their food and like how like they teach you to act around food and like consume it. And there's several problems with this, yes, but just any way that you are just destroying food is so it's very like it's taboo and it's offensive. Like I can't even watch people like videos of people who are like just making stuff and being silly, or they're just like throwing food on the ground or like making horrible dishes and wasting it. Like it can be funny, but like as a part of me that has a really hard time watching people just waste food. Like it's really fucked. Yeah, see, look at that Dean's dip. I fucking knew it. That shit's delicious. Get that with some Lay's wavy chips, or my favorite is the sour cream and onion or sour cream and cheddar. Those with the sour cream and onion dip are so fucking good. I would eat that right now if I had it. But no, he's adding, and this is also he is adding like equal amounts of eggs to chili. I know he put some other stuff in there to like fluff up the eggs a bit, but this is if you're gonna add an egg to your chili, I don't think you need more than one. This is way too much. Like I understand people put certain things in to thicken stuff up, uh, like consistency changes, or if he's really want to add more cheese and butter to this and give it some actual flavoring, sure. But you really don't need more than one or two eggs for this amount of chili. I think this is not going to taste at all like what the Frito pie should taste like, and it's just going to taste way more like eggs.
Useful.
It's not beautiful. It looks like vomit, dude. Literally saw vomit like this on the side of the road today.
May not look attractive.
Oh, yeah, may not. You're right. Yeah, just move the regular bag of chips that should be used. Just move those out of the way. That's what he just did. Yeah, fuck those. Also, he used like at least half a carton of eggs. That was to fill like this entire bowl. That's an insane amount.
Guess this is how they serve it.
No, it's not how they serve it. I have never seen anyone serve it like this. No one in Texas serves it like this. This is where you're at. Why, if you're cooking a dish from a specific region, why wouldn't you watch someone cook it from there first, like online or in person? You're literally in the fucking place. Ask someone to be there, like a fucking advocate for the culture. I know it's like it's fucking just Southern culture, whatever. It's not like an indigenous group that he's like, that people can't see and tell that there's something wrong with what he's doing. But this is just still so fucked up to just be like, yeah, this is it.
Take the topping.
The topping. The topping. Did you hear that? The topping. The chips are not the topping, Gordon. They are like a main part of the dish. It's 3 items that you're putting in there, by the way. Chili, chips, cheese. The main part, honestly, is those chips to a good degree. Your toppings really are the chili and the cheese. He's completely got this ass backwards. And he's just sprinkling on not even the chips that I've ever seen anyone use for a Frito pie. And they're not even chips anymore. He's basically putting dust and salt on this. He's literally using it like a salt. It's disgusting.
There you go, look.
No.
A Frito pie.
No. Where's the cheese? I know he mixed it into the eggs, but like the whole point is to have shredded cheddar melted on top. You're supposed to like taste it and not mix it into the chili. It's disturbing. He just basically just ate it. He didn't even get all of it in that bite. He put like, I can't show you because I don't have my hands out. He put like an ounce of what was in there onto that spoon.
Wow.
Like, I think he just ate the chips. I keep almost saying crisps.
Good luck.
I do like that because, yeah, you're right. The reason, so throwing something over your shoulder like that for good luck is, I've never seen it done with anything other than salt, right? And he's right. He did just salt chips, which are extremely salty because of the flavor of chip that they are. So yeah, you're right. Throw those over your shoulder for good luck because you just threw fucking salt over your shoulder because you're not eating chips anymore. And you're definitely not eating a Frito pie.
It's fucking
No, it's not. It's fucking disgusting.